Good morning, students. Myself Ajay Kumar. I have 10 years of experience in teaching and IIT JEE Mains and NEET level also. I have experience in Chaitanya, Narayana and Maharashtra also in several states. Today we will discuss the topic about chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics. The chemical kinetics. What is meant by the chemical kinetics? What we will learn about the chemical kinetics in this chapter. Before going to the chemical kinetics, we want to know about that. What is meant by the chemical reaction? Chemical reaction. The chemical reaction is, we know that the chemical reaction is nothing but the reactants is converted to the products. The reactants is converted to the products. This type of reactions are called as a chemical reactions. In this, the chemical kinetics, in this kinetics, we will know about that the kinetics of this chemical reaction. That means what is the measurable rate? That is the rate of reaction, measurable rate. That means we know that what is the speed of your car, what is the speed of your bike, what type of bike you are using, what type of car you are using. Like that, we know that the type of reactions. The speed of the car also, we know that 40 kilometers per hour. Like we can say that. Like that. Here also the type of a reaction, what type of reaction is going to be and what is the reaction rate is can be measured by using this chemical kinetics. We will learn that how to measure that rate of a chemical reaction, how far it is going on, what is the reactants are completed, how much reactants are completed, how much reactants are there, still there, and how much products are formed. These all we can be learned in this chemical kinetics chapter. And the types of chemical reactions, depending on the speed of the reaction. We know that the first one is fast reactions, the second one is the moderate reactions, and the third one is very slow reactions. The fast reactions, nothing but what? The fast reactions. Fast reactions, nothing but these are completed within a fraction of seconds. Example for these fast reactions are, these are example or neutralization reaction. Example HCl, we can take that HCl and NaOH, they can give that NaCl plus H2O. These are neutralization reaction. The acid is reacted with the base to form salt and water. And also precipitation reactions, there is a formation of PPT. And what is the moderate reaction? See, they can take that few seconds or few minutes to complete this type of reactions. Example, the formation of HI, H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HI. And ammonia, formation of ammonia, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. These are some examples of the moderate reactions. And a very slow reaction, that means this can take place in several days, that means some minutes, not only minutes, hours, days, so many days it may be takes place to complete this type of reactions. For example of these very slow reactions are rusting of iron. So in this, the fast reactions and very slow reactions, these are very fractions. That means what? These are very within a fraction of seconds. This will be completed or not without knowing that status. Also, this will be completed. And for very slow reactions, we can wait for several days or several months. So these two reactions, the measure of these two reactions are not possible. The measure of this moderate reaction, how far it is going on, how much reactants are completed, consumed, and how much reactants are formed, this can be known by using these chemical kinetics. This is very, very important. the type of reactions. Which type of reactions are measured by using the chemical kinetics? Those are the moderate reactions. Moderate reaction. The rate of reaction is measured in which type of reaction? These are the moderate reaction. Not of the fast reactions, very slow reaction. There are options is there. Very fast, slow, and very slow reactions, and moderate reaction. The option is moderate reaction. Right? Now we can look at that the moderate reaction. In that, how can we measure the rate of a reaction? In the moderate reaction, we can measure the rate of a reaction. That means, what are the, for example, if you see one example, I am taking the one of the container. In this, one piece of paper is there. This is the paper, and I closed this lid also, and I am supplying that oxygen. In this oxygen is there. It is a paper. It is an initial state, that is the T is equals to 0. When we are given that file, that means after T is equals to 50%, that means 50% time is completed. When the file is given, then what will happen? This whatever the paper is there, the paper is consumed a little bit, 50% is consumed, and some fumes, that is the CO2 gases are formed, and also some oxygen is also there. The T is equals to 100%, that is complete consumption of time is there. That means what? There is no paper. The all are CO2. There is no oxygen. There is no paper. The complete is CO2. See what is the reaction? It is C plus O2 gives rise to CO2. Here these two are the reactants. These two are the products. This is the product, right? What I mean to say from this experiment, see this, at time is equals to 0, that means at initial concentration, that is the initial time, here only the reactants is there, that means only the reactants or is the 100% reactant is there. And what is the product in this chamber? The CO2 is there, is not there. We can see it, we can observe it. So the products are not there. So here the products are completely 0%. And after T is equals to 50%, we can see that the products are also there and the reactants also there. That means what we can observe means how much reactants are decreases, the concentration of reactants is decreases, that much of concentration is increases by the products. For example, R is equals to 50% here. What about product? We can say that what are the reactants are consumed, those can be formed in the side of products. That is the P is equals to 50%. P is equals to 50%. That means from this experiment we can say that the reaction is going forward, the reaction is going further. The reactants concentration is decreases, and what the concentration of reactants is decreases, that much of concentration of products are increases. That means, for example, I am taking that 1 mole of reactants, I don't know what about the product is formed. After T seconds, the reactants are decreased to 0.5. 1 mole is decreased to 0.5 mole. Then we can easily say that what is the mole of what is the concentration of products? That is the concentration of products is 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole. So here the rate, we can measure the rate of reaction. We know that while the chemical reaction is going on, we can simply say that the reactant concentration is decreases and the product's concentration is increases. Right? We can easily say by the experiment from the whatever the discussion now, we can easily say that the reactant concentration is decreases and the product's concentration is increases. So here the reactant's concentration is increases. That means we can say the definition per unit time the rate of reaction we can be describe the explain we can be rate of reaction. The decrease in the concentration of reactants, per unit time, or increase in the concentration of products per unit time. We can easily say that why, because means the reactants concentration is decreases while the reaction is going on, while the products of concentration is increases, the reaction is going on. So here the reactants concentration decreases and the products concentration is increases. Here we can say the definition that the concentration of reactants or decreases and the concentration of products or increases, either the reactants concentration decreases or the products concentration is increases within a unit time, that is called as the rate of reaction. For example, you can say that A plus B gives rise to C plus D. These are the reactants, these are the products. So we can say that rate of reaction, this is also called as an average rate. Rate of reaction is equals to change in concentration of A, that is a change in A. Concentration means a square bracket, change in concentration of A. In the change in time, per unit time, change in time, that is the change in time. Here, the A concentration is decreases, right? We are discussing that reactant concentration is decreases. Decreases means we can say that, we can use that minus symbol. Or we can say that here the one more reactant is there, that is the B. So that is minus concentration of B, change in B by concentration of time. That is equals to, we can say that the change in concentration of C, that is the product's concentration, increases. So plus change in concentration of B by C by change in time. Same, that is equals to plus change in concentration of D by change in time. This is very important. They will give the one equation. Write the rate of reaction for the following equation. There is a 4 options is there. Very important. Very important in the NEET point of view and JEE Mains point of view. This is very important. Here that if the coefficients is there, that is stoichiometric coefficients is there. For example, A plus BB gives rise to CC plus DD. That means A moles of A is reacted with B moles of B, then C moles of C is formed and D moles of D is formed. In this, we can write that rate of reaction or rate average is equals to, here the A concentration is decreases, that is minus delta A by delta T. Here, how many moles is there? A moles is there, that is the 1 by A. Minus 1 by A into concentration of delta A by delta T. That is equals to minus 1 by B into concentration of delta B by delta T. That is equals to minus 1 by C, plus 1 by C into concentration of change in concentration of delta C by delta T. That is equals to plus 1 by D into change in concentration of D by change in time. This is the average rate. See one example. From that example, we can easily understand that how can we write that rate of reaction. See one example. For example, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. To this, write the average rate or rate of reaction. So, average rate or rate of reaction is equals to change in concentration of N2 by change in time. This is on the reactant side, so we can write that minus. That is equals to change in concentration, reactants is there, that is the minus, 3 moles is there, that is the 1 by 3, delta change in concentration of H2 by change in time, that is equals to delta T. Here the react products is there, 2 moles of products is there, that is 1 by 2, products means plus, why? Because means the product's concentration is increases while the time is going on. At the same time the reactant concentration is decreases, the reaction is going on, right? So 1 by 2, the change in concentration of ammonia by change in time. So we can write this equation, we can obtain that 4 marks in JEE Mains or NEET examination, right? This is very important. So in this, see one example, one formula regarding this. The change in, there is an equation 2N2O5 gives rise to 2NO2 plus O2, so 4NO2 plus O2. And this, the initial concentration of N2O5 is 2.33. Before going to that, we will discuss about the units of this rate rate of reaction. The change in concentration units or concentration units for the concentration, moles per liter. The time units are second. So you can write as mole liter inverse second inverse. Mole liter inverse second inverse is the units of rate of reaction or average rate. Average rate or rate of reaction, those are the units for the rate of reaction. We can see one example. This equation is there, N2O5 gives rise to 4NO2 plus O2, right? In this, the initial concentration is 2.33 mole per liter at time is equals to 0. At time is equals to 184 minutes. The concentration is 2.08 mole per liter. He is asking about the rate of reaction, that is the average rate or rate of reaction, and also the formation of NO2. He is asking the two questions. From this, we can write rate average rate is equals to rate of reaction is equals to minus 1 by 2 into change in concentration of N2O5 by change in time. So minus 1 by 2 into the change in concentration of N2O5, that is concentration of products minus concentration of reactants. Final concentration of reactants minus initial concentration of reactants, that is 2.08 minus 2.33 by time in minutes. I will take the minutes, that is 184 minutes. I am not converting the minutes into seconds, right? So we can say that minus 1 by 2 into 2.08 minus 2.33, that is minus 0.25 by 184, that is plus 0.25 by 3 2 4 8 2 8 16 368 right, 0.25 by 368. If you do the calculation on this, we will get that 6.79 into 10 power minus 4 liter mole liter inverse. Here we should write that minutes, mole liter inverse, minutes inverse, right? And he is asking that what is the formation of NO2? See that minus 1 by 2 change in concentration of N2O5 is by dt is equals to plus 1 by 4 into change in concentration of NO2 by change in time. So he is asking that formation of NO2. So we know that this all is 6.79 into 10 power minus 4 plus 1 by 4 into NO2 by. Is asking that change in concentration NO2. This is the by 4, this will come this side, that is the 4 into. That is 4 into 6.79 into 10 power minus 4 is equals to change in concentration of NO2 by change in time. So this is the answer. So from this we know that the rate of reaction, how to write the rate of reaction, what are the units of the rate of reaction. You can easily find out that what is the initial concentration, final concentration. If the initial concentration is consumed, that how much products is formed, and how to write the rate of reaction, what are the units of the rate of reaction, average rate. This is very important topic in the chemical kinetics, which will give that one question, that is the 4 marks in your NEET examination and also in the JEE Mains examination. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Ajit Kumar, chemistry lecturer, senior lecturer. Thank you very much.